I just started in deep.
Whoa, this is already a better version of this level.
This is, yeah. Look, let me just ride my Jeep through this whole thing. Oh,
Don't
God.
forget, every jump you make damages the Jeep.
Well, the good news is I'm not making any jumps anymore. I'm just bailing. I don't care about the Jeep.
Wow, the Jeep is so good. And look at this. It would protect you from the Havoc engine.
There's so many fucking jerks in every part of this. It's just like, I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Damn, dude. Aren't fucking
I need money.
fandom websites the best?
Fandom websites are great.
I love having this much space with which to look at the website I'm on.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to send me that so I can put it in the episode.
Every fandom thing you have, like...
Yeah. Well, that's every
15% of
fan.
the screen.
Every fandom website is shit. Like, I mean...
15% of the screen.
Like some of them are kind of... Like, well, it's like...
Chaos Knuckles.
Yeah. Well, that's probably from Knuckles Chaotix, right?
Ultrasonic.
Again, like, also,
Titan Tail. What the fuck?
like,
what is all of
do
this
you want to just keep
nonsense?
going into the Sonic lore? Because, like,
Titan
you gotta
Tails,
remember
Hyper Tails, Ultrasonic.
there were decades of comic books and
Chaos.
and anime series and stuff, and also there's one animated series. I don't know why and how I died there, but that was the thing that happened. Okay, cool. I'm in the Jeep again.
Hyper Knuckles Archie.
Well, do you remember that they made an animated series in between Sonic X and the original where Sonic was in a band?
Nope, didn't know that
Yeah,
one.
no, it was called Sonic Underground, and he's in a band.
A grunge band?
Yeah.
Is
and
it a grunge band?
Also,
'Cause it
just
strikes
like
me as that what
Eggman
they
has
do.
taken over the world, and it's just like Sonic can only
I'd
stop
join
him
that.
through the power of rock and roll. Like
Sure.
it was.
So it's written by boomers, obviously.
Yes, it was written by boomers.
Fucking classic rock.
Well, it was also written in the 90s, so presumably it could have been written by Gen Xers. I don't know, but
Yeah, theoretically.
yeah, but it wasn't good. Like, I mean, like that's the thing. There's it's called Sonic Underground. There's so much bad Sonic stuff everywhere. Like
It's actually insane how much content there is. to
there's
the
so
Sonic
much
fucking
content, and there's
universe.
so many bad games.
Sonic
there's so
the
many.
Rebel.
There's so much bad lore.
I like how it gives me the French version as well.
The French version of what?
The name of Sonic Underground.
Oh, it was
Sonic the Rebel.
Sonic the Rebel.
Sonic
yeah,
the
yeah.
Rebel.
Well, because they're freedom fighters, is how I understand it. Like,
Well, they could use them in fucking Paris right now.
yeah, probably, yeah. What's going on in Paris that requires freedom fighters?
The president pushed through an initiative against popular opinion and against there was going to be a vote on it. It's an initiative to increase the retirement age from 62 to something higher.
Oh, like what the Republicans are trying to do now?
Basically, yeah. And
Okay.
neither political party wanted it to go through, and people don't want it to go through. And So it's a
Understandable.
very unpopular initiative, so he just forced it through.
Sure.
And like hundreds of thousands of people are in the streets. All of the major industries have been striking on and off. Garbage collection has been on strike, so Paris is full of piles of garbage.
So, like normal. Okay, yeah. It's like normal.
No, like New York.
Like normal, yeah. I hear the words you're saying. I hear it like normal. Can you raise your mic up on
Oh,
the thing
God.
a little bit? You're very quiet in comparison. Yeah, no, I haven't been paying attention to that. Probably just because, that's good. That should be good. That's fine, yeah.
Testing 1 3 5.
Are you louder? Okay, cool.
Maybe. You know, there's volume on the mic itself.
Well, don't raise that because then we get like background noise. Like I'd much rather raise it
Oh,
on the
yeah.
computer. So yeah.
Well, you don't want to get the sound of my dishwasher
I don't want.
or
No, I don't want to get our usual shitty sound caused by the echoing of your ceilings.
it's the echoing of you.
Well, mostly.
It doesn't
Yes.
happen to me.
No, I listen back to some of those Wheel of Fortune episodes, dude.
Oh,
you were
God.
just as bad.
Okay,
as
well,
me.
Wheel of Fortune had reasons for that.
Because
okay?
you were in a state of rage, which I usually am in all
Oh
the
my
time.
God! I watched those episodes, or the Wheel of Fortune episode from what, yesterday or something.
Yeah, and I think there's a new one today. Yeah, so
Fucking hey, just 3 turns in a row.
you just get bankrupt
Just
and
bankrupt, lose a turn,
and
bankrupt.
you just kept wanting to knife not Pat Sajak.
And
like,
then, well, because then the game was like, all right, we'll throw you some money, and then I fucking did it again, and it bankrupted me again.
yeah,
Again.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, sure, you can win, $2,000.
Sure,
Take it
sure,
away, though.
yeah. No, well, I mean, of course I could take it away from you. Yeah, yeah. Let's go up here. Nope. Guess we can't go up there, Billy. I thought we could go up there.
That was a good spot to go, though.
It sure was. It seemed like it'd be safe. I don't know why. I thought it wouldn't just fuck me like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, well, it should send me on the thing. It just doesn't. That is the other thing. Shadow is also slower than Sonic in this game, and it makes him better to control, which is nice. I like that. No, I haven't. Like I haven't been paying attention much to that. I mean, I'm glad I'm in a situation where I have a pension, so I don't really care if they raise retirement age and all you guys. I mean, I guess I don't collect Social Security probably, but I mean, you know, yeah, it's fine. I've never hit those rings in that area.
You're not
ever.
even trying. That's why.
I'm on an auto path. There's no possible way for me to hit those rings ever.
We'll see about that. Oh no.
I don't know what what they were expecting me to do there. I did the thing I was supposed to do. So like, why did he do that? Then I guess is my question. 'Cause I haven't been paying attention to it, so I don't know. Yeah, why did he do that?
Why did he do that? Why indeed?
Why did I not
that
hit the homing
like
attack?
You, Ross, that somebody like you would ask that question.
Okay.
It's to solve the pension crisis.
Oh. That's fair. That's fair. Well,
it's to deal with the.
Well, we're gonna have to ask those questions too in the very
Illinois.
near future.
Oh my
God,
God,
what even?
Yeah, it's not allowing you to recover.
It didn't allow me to recover. It didn't allow me to do the only thing I could do to get onto that area, which is homing attack.
Well, yeah, it's just stuffed a fucking missile in your mouth when you try to do that.
I mean, it did. It's bullshit. Like, what was it supposed to do? And
Okay,
that time
well,
I homing attack,
yeah.
they didn't do anything.
It canceled. That was kind of weird. I saw it activate, but then it just canceled.
Okay, well, I guess we
Get
had to
the
do that
Jeep.
level again. We get the Jeep. We get the
Get in
Jeep.
Get in the Jeep.
Well, we have to sit through a bunch of cutscenes, but
You
I
should
mean,
be
I'm
careful
just
with
gonna
that
hit the start
Jeep, though,
again.
dude. Jeeps are
Yeah.
weather machine that poisoned the water supply.
That'd be great. I feel like
I've been working on a weather machine for a long time.
That's
actually.
fair.
Like people would be like, remember when I used
I
to work
think
in
you're
the
a little
machine
late.
shop?
I think Toshiba built a thing that controls the weather.
Remember when I worked in the machine shop and people would always be like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I was like, "Well, I assemble machines and assemble and customize machines." They're like, "Oh, what kind of machines?" Well, it's weather machines. What do you think? Doomsday devices.
Yeah. You were full on GI Joeing. That was a weird job where they would just have you go to places and pick up things.
What, when I worked there?
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a shit show because they wouldn't pay to get it shipped. They would just have me go get it often.
Right.
Or I'd be assembling stuff, or I'd be doing like work, and then I was like, they had me set up their Shopify website.
Yeah, you really were a jack of all
parts.
trades there. Like, like in terms of like,
Yeah, and I ran their shipping. I ran their shipping operation for a while too.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, it was a shit show, right? Because they were paying me $11.
Yeah, I
reset your animation.
I don't want to keep using the Jeep. The Jeep kind of is shitty for this area.
But I mean, they were paying me $11 an hour,
which wasn't bad. Yeah, I mean, for where you were at that point.
Basically, my first full-time job out of college. Well, actually, for my first full-time job out of college, it's sort of a shit show.
Well, I mean, that was O'Hare, right? That was when you were doing.
Well, yeah, I guess O'Hare was, and then the machine shop. But,
yeah.
I mean, O'Hare was like $10 an hour.
Well, O'Hare was also, you were just cleaning the trash out of airplanes and stuff, and it's just like.
Yeah, but there was a lot of. They don't really pay you for like the hazard, it being
the hazard pay of you could get hit by an airplane.
Yeah, I mean, there's the airplane, but there's a lot of other dangerous shit on the fucking.
Oh, I'm sure there was. Like, yeah, like but I mean, also like a lot of, like. Let's be very clear. Almost every job that is low paying is shitty and puts you through
absolutely.
shit. Like, I mean,
one
like
of the reasons it's a low paying job.
Well, correct. Yeah, it's like that's what everybody was dealing with during the pandemic was you got to go in person. Like that's unfortunately the cost of being in a shitty $10 an hour job. Like you have to go, you have to do things versus like I got to work from home. Well, I'll walk that back. I got to work from home for a month, and then they brought me back to the office.
True.
Because my boss's boss thought people don't work from home. And it's like, you sure about that? I do IT. I can do literally every single thing of my job at the same quality at home.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. So I would even work longer at home too, because it's like because I had Chloe was a baby at that time, so it's just like I would constantly just have to spend like 15, 20 minutes with her just settling. Well, yes, getting her into a place where she would just take a nap and stuff, and just like But also I would work later because of that, so it's just like I was getting more done. Sure, that's the thing that was just in my path.
It's definitely, especially from the old corporate life aspect. It is much easier to put in extra hours at home when you've got a big project you're working on.
Oh yeah, like
it's also much easier to fuck around if you don't have
well,
a project to be working on, and they're just kind of like, okay,
well, you say those
Go
words,
work on
but
Tech Debt.
we got to work 1 day a week from home in my old job, and like if my mouse, like if I even went to the bathroom, my boss would email me and say, "What are you working on right now?"
Jeez.
Despite me never be, there was a quota, and I was always over double my quota every time. So the idea that I wasn't working from home was insane. But my boss was that big of a bitch that it was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm just glad to be out of that situation. I have nothing.
definitely.
I have no nice things to say about my old boss. She made coming into work every day terrible. Like she would openly berate employees in front of other employees. Like she would just yell it. She would just yell and scream and just like,
Yeah,
just
I had one of
the
my bosses like
fucking
that, too.
worst.
Oh no!
God damn it! It feels like the homing attack doesn't work like almost half the time.
Yeah, something's happening where it starts to do the animation.
Well, because I think what it's trying to do is, because he can do combos and stuff, and I think it's trying to get me in a combo, but it's not. Yeah, but also like that's pointless because how am I supposed to fucking progress if I can't use the homing attack? Because that's how I use it for movement.
Yeah, when I had a boss like that, it fucking sucked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I basically up until my job for the last 5 years has been great. My boss and I get along on every level. It's great. I think I just skipped through a large portion of the level.
I think so. You just kind of like totally.
Yeah, because there's supposed to be a checkpoint
you're here.
there. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm back to this spot again, so I can't wait to see how I die this time. I just get past those too. Well, hey, isn't that nice? I also like how I was just glitching into the wall, and then it's just like, nope, let's get you on the right path there, Billy. Yeah, no, having a great boss is so much more helpful for your quality of life. I told you can't hit them unless you deliberately stop in that tunnel to try and get them, which is also just pointless. I'm just also going to skip past these because I don't trust the homing attack.
Real life quality of life upgrades.
Well, also, just, yeah,
boss.
yeah, being
new boss. New boss. Did I say new boss?
What did you say? New boss?
I said dead boss.
Oh,
New boss.
well.
Quality of life.
Except in the movie Horrible Bosses, if you'll recall, that's when everything went to shit for Jason Sudeikis. Or no, was it Jason Sudeikis? I think it was Jason Bateman. I can't remember whichever one of them had the boss that
Oh,
died.
are we gonna do this again?
Huh?
This is one of my favorite parts last time.
Okay, that time I had it.
That's how it's supposed to. Wow,
Yeah.
and it spits you right next to it anyways, where you were trying to. Oh no! Come on, game.
I'm glad you're starting to get more outraged than I am.
I mean,
I'm just dead inside.
well-
I'm all the way back here.
I do remember watching. I do remember watching this part of the Sonic playthrough, and you just like that last jump over there, just jumping over and over and not hitting apparently that rail that was right there the whole time.
Yeah, well, that's what's supposed to happen, but again, the game doesn't always work how it's supposed to work.
It's really, and then that rail just spit you out right where you were trying to jump to anyway.
Yeah. Well, again, it's just like there's nothing that stops you from sliding off an edge. Like in previous other Sonic games, like there's like Sonic will do like a movement animation when he's at a ledge to stop you from going over. Here, that doesn't happen. Here, it's just obnoxious. But yeah, no, like I said, like your life is so much better when you are when you it's okay to go into work. Like like it is. It's so much like to not have to worry about work being a bummer. Like because like there was just like a point in my life where it's just like I would just lose myself into video games for like 8 hours after work because I just didn't want to think about how shitty work was going to be the next day.
Oh yeah.
It's like I mean I still play video games after work, but that's more for fun mostly. Even though some games become an addiction. Xenoblade, for example, becomes an addiction, and now currently Fire Emblem. Even though I don't think the new Fire Emblem's that good. Well, so like we were talking about shitty writing earlier. So let me ask you how shitty of writing this is. You are the child of God, and everybody wants to be your friend.
Yeah, that sounds like
and that's
Hopes.
the main character of Fire Emblem Engage.
Well, I mean, in Three Hopes, you were the god child, or the were God.
Yeah, kind of. Well, you merged with God. What? I don't remember what it was.
Your grandmother was a dragon, and God lived inside of your brain.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, because it was Sothis. Yeah, who I realized too late that she's also voiced by Morgana, a voice actress. So there's also that too. But yeah, no, it's like at least at this point the story's been kind of shitty, and the only thing that's saving it is the gameplay is fucking the best it's ever been in terms of the emblem system, where you basically can do special power-ups for each of your characters and you can mix and match them. It's great. I love it. I also can pick up horse manure and give it to people as a gift. That's also a thing I can just do.
Very good, very
and
good.
see their expressions when I give them horse manure as a gift, and they'll be like, "Why the fuck are you giving me this?"
I
It's
have
just like
been
you were
watching,
asleep for 1,000 years. This is not what we do anymore.
I have been watching some of the comedy Fire Emblem Three Hopes videos.
Yeah.
Or Three Houses videos, rather. And
Okay.
that was a real Star Fox moment.
Every part of that was bad.
Uh,
Can I even slow? Oh, I can speed up actually. Okay, so that was my fault then.
and there's a lot of the same funny fucking reactions. Not
Oh
as funny
no,
as
I
giving
can't
somebody
speed up
manure.
actually. No, I don't know. I thought I was speeding up. I guess I just wasn't.
It's not as funny as. Damn, this really reminds me of the asteroid episodes in Star Fox. But
Well, hey, it's over now.
not as funny as just handing somebody a bag of manure, but you have to like nominate somebody to dance for your class or something like that.
Oh,
And there
yeah,
are two
yeah.
people who are just like, don't nominate me. One's Dimitri and one's somebody else on Dimitri's team.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you nominate any of them,
Probably Hilda.
you get like Hilda's on Claude's team.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't
One of the
remember.
other guys.
Yeah.
But they're just like, do not nominate me. I do not want to be nominated. And then you get the three options of like,
Who to nominate?
yeah.
Well, that's
and then
ki-
you nominate them, and then they just go, like right to your face.
Well, that's kind of in Engage too, in that there's a swimming pool, and you could have two people
Yeah.
swim with each other.
You mentioned that.
Yeah,
As long as
yeah.
it's not weird.
I mean, I am surprised the angles are not that pervy, if we're being honest. I thought it was going to be a way to perv on your characters, but I guess it's not. So, I guess I'm disappointed by that. I don't know. I guess I appreciate that it's
In the
not
Dynasty
perving on them.
Warriors, Dynasty Warriors Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
they definitely make fun of that because they have tea time again.
Oh, really?
Wow.
There's a hole in the thing.
It's ridiculous. They have tea time again, but it's like a picnic tea time.
Okay.
You go and talk to people, and everybody sits, like, you both sit on the ground on, like, a picnic blanket or whatever to have tea.
Sure.
But the other people sit like this, like just reclined sideways, like staring at you. With,
Like
a
so
hand on
cool.
their-
Yeah.
No, like with like the flirty style with like a hand on their looking in the eye. And there's,
Well,
like,
because
lights and basically
that's the other
flowers
thing
popping
I've
out.
noticed is there's no romance options. Like there's no S rank to
Yeah, I heard there
support,
was-
which is probably for the best. I don't want to have another game where I have
Those are my
children in
favorite
Fire
parts.
Emblem.
Well, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
That was some of my favorite parts of Three Hopes, though, because you got like an hour. Well, I guess you still get that in Engage. All the support scenes, right?
Yeah, oh, there's still support scenes and stuff. Yeah, that's still in it. Where's that gap that I want to avoid hitting?
I love shipping people, even though I fucked it all up when I played through the first
Well,
time.
and that's the thing. Like, there's all this mid-maxing and stuff. Where was I
You just
supposed to
throw
go?
that right off the edge.
Where was I supposed to
You're
go?
supposed to take a right. Haven't you ever played Mario Kart before? Oh my God! What if Shadow drove that in Mario Kart?
That'd actually be kind of cool.
A
Well,
shit-
they made a Sonic
shit.
racing game, which we got to play, where they're in cars.
I'm
It's all-
sure they've made a Sonic Everything game.
that is very fair. No, it's
You're gonna die in one hit.
knife rings. Why would I die in one hit?
Oh wait, what's your charge gauge for?
Charge gauge is I can go into chaos mode if I kill enough enemies, which makes me super powerful. You'll
Like
notice that I
Super
haven't.
Shadow?
Yeah. Well, he turns red. I'm not dealing with this.
You mean like Goku Black?
Yeah, like Goku Black. No, he's like Kaioken Shadow. Is more what it is.
What a bitch.
Okay, so
I do love that how Kaioken came back as
Yeah.
again the strongest move ever.
basically, yeah. Well, it's nice that it came back after years of absence.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed
yeah.
to just take those rings and not even use the cheap, is what I'm learning.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
That would have been the best way.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you finished Dragon Ball Super yet? Because I have many thoughts. Namely, that Jiren sucks as a villain, and the Universal Tournament of Power just kind of sucks.
No, I haven't finished yet, but I think I'm on...
Did you get to Ultra Instinct yet, or no?
No, I'm on... I think I only have 15 or 20 episodes left.
But then you had to have been to Ultra Instinct. So if you haven't been to Ultra Instinct yet, then you're not at 15 or 20 episodes left.
We've been like 20 episodes, 20 or more episodes into the Tournament of Power.
What was the last thing that happened? Did a universe blow up or anything? Or no.
Yeah, that happened a while ago.
Okay.
One of the universes disappeared already.
Okay. Have you hung out with Frost yet?
Yeah, Frost has been there.
So you're right.
We've hung out with everyone.
So you had to have been at Ultra Instinct to this point.
No, Ultra Instinct doesn't kick in until that big fight with Jiren, right?
Well, the big fight with Jiren only happens like 30 episodes before the end.
30 before the end?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no.
I'm on episode 100.
I'll tell you right now, 110 is when he goes Ultra Instinct for the first time. So you're right there then.
I think there are only 130 episodes, though.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, you're right at Ultra Instinct.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm like right there. They
like you had
Master
Roshi who
almost died.
Yeah, and then he gets knocked out. Yeah.
Who just threw somebody off? They did I just watched the sniper episode where they have like the mirror sniper.
That's when Tien, is that Tien? Yeah, that's Tien. Where Tien dies like a bitch and does nothing the entire time, which is classic Tien.
It really is. Somebody has to fill Yamcha's shoes.
That's fair, yeah. I am a little bummed out they didn't bring Yamcha along.
He wanted to go along so bad.
He sure did.
I'm a little... I was just like, I get it, right? You're going to choose people in the class or in the staff.
You're going to choose people who have a chance at actually fighting. Well here's the biggest problem.
Like, find the 10 fucking strongest people in the universe. And it's like, you're telling me that Tien and Master Roshi are some of the strongest people in the universe?
Well, so here's my biggest problem is that, yes, he is, because nobody else in the Tournament of Power is any good from any other universe.
That
There's
too.
like 6 or 7 people who are on par with Vegeta, and that's about it.
I mean, for the big deal they made about battle forms and like people being able to have multiple battle forms.
At no point is Goku's universe in any trouble.
Yeah,
at almost no point is he in any trouble or any conflict whatsoever, and that's why it's written like shit. And it's written like shit in the manga
it's written like shit for a lot of reasons.
Yes.
I don't have anything nice to say about the Tournament of Power. I certainly don't have anything nice for it to say for taking up the last 30% of the series.
Well,
of 130 episodes.
I can understand it if it was good, but it's not good.
Your mysterious brilliance.
She's singing? Oh no, she's just
she just loves jewels. That's her like whole thing. Also, she's drunk. Look at how she was fucking walking. Also, that's Omega, their robot friend, who's not Gamma.
What is Omega doing here?
I don't know. He's been there for a while.
Is Omega a bird? This is how they find out they're in a different time?
No, they found out they were in a different time because of the database.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
But they found their old buddy.
It seems he's in standby mode.
Wake him up.
What could have possibly happened to create this future?
Who knows? It's a mystery.
Memphis probably knows.
Yeah, Memphis definitely knows.
This is Rouge. Understood. We'll be there in a minute.
Who the fuck are you talking to in this time period?
It looks like Sonic and his friends have
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I think per the rules of the universe, Tails can do anything technology-based that Eggman could also do.
True.
Yeah.
He's got cartoon character powers.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're just depressed they're leaving their friend behind.